Batman. Ay, flicking I roll on. Taking these pics with these hoes, counting this dough, money gets so long. Flicking I roll on. I roll. Flicking I roll on. Taking these pics with these hoes, counting this dough, money gets so long. Flicking I roll.
Free game.
Sean P.
Man.
And we have our special guest introducing Miss Nia Joe.
Hey,
what's AKA
Phat Joe in this bitch.
Yeah. She came today to bless Free Game Podcast. And we're definitely going to be talking today about her artistry, what inspiration she had to become an artist, and some new projects coming out pretty soon.
Importantly, definitely. So to get it popping, it's new on the way. So go ahead and just give us an intro. What's the name of the new project? Is it gonna be a full length? Is it a short joint? What's the approach and the concept behind it?
Okay, cool. So I am dropping a project in November of this year. It's going to be called The Phat Tape, P-H-A-T. And that will be introducing my new rap entity, Phat Joe, P-H-A-T-J-O-E. And this tape will be 8 tracks. 4 tracks will be just singles, solos of myself, and then the other 4 will be features. Okay. I have the homie Nicotine or Yeethies. He'll be the producer, be producing and engineering the tape. DJ Santana Must Die. He'll be hosting the tape.
Okay.
So gotta have a little bit of Sacramento all up in here.
Of course, shout out to Sacramento 916. I love the local. I love the local feel of it.
Exactly. So yes, this tape is basically like my identity tape as an artist. How I'm basically evolving into this entity of Phat Joe, where it like really underlines my rapping abilities and my interactions with the environments that I'm surrounding, things of that nature. Some shit that you can play in a car, some shit you can listen to in the shower, some shit that people can really like play as everyday joints, and each song is gonna have its own entire vibe. I'm kind of going for like a late 90s, early 2000s vibe.
Okay,
where
I like
song
that.
got a little jig to
Cause
it.
the video,
Exactly.
I like that.
I'm trying to bring the grooves back, the vibes back, the jigs back, a little something. So each song is going to embody something from R&B. Got a little bit of reggae on there. I got some real life, throwback hip hop on there. I got a lot of bunch of different tracks. So it's gonna be very versatile and just showing who I am as an artist, and whatever you rock with, you rock it with.
No, that's dope. That's actually what I wanted to bring up about the Diary of a Mad Black Woman, because that tape, it was interesting because each song had, like you were saying, its own story, its own plot. Right. You could kind of just be in your mind and into the zone, into each song in particular. Right. My personal favorite was Pep Talk.
Okay.
I really like
Pep
Talk.
Shit talk.
Yeah. I liked it.
Everybody like that one.
Yeah. I liked it because even though, and we've known each other for some years and stuff like that now, but it was interesting and kind of impressed me as well, because I was like, I've heard her sing. I hadn't really heard, so I was like, wait a minute, she's spitting bars, stuff like that. I was like, so I was gladly impressed. It was, it was nice listening to that, and
That's what I liked about that EP too, was it was a mixture of both. It had like. It had the sultry joint. My favorite was the Identity. The first joint.
Okay.
And again, the melody, that's what's gonna catch me, because as an MC and myself, like when you can rap is not gonna impress you all the time, like. But when you have melody and you know how to accent the rap with it, that's the type of shit I like.
The artistry.
That's the artistry.
That's why the Identity was my favorite joint on there. But so with this tape coming up, is it gonna be more focusing on your rap ability, or is it kind of still gonna be a combo of both, like the first one was?
So this tape that's coming with, so the first tape was, of course, my first tape. This is the first time I've ever been in the studio, so I was just like, put my little toe in, like, let me see what I can do, let me see what my abilities were. That underlining story of Mad Black Woman was just identifying mental health within the Women of Color Society. So each song represented like some sort of emotion that a woman did go through. And it was very short, just a little 4 tapes. So really, it was a little sample, right? Yeah. To see what I could do. But this project, each song will have its own identity. I'm also focusing on my rap abilities and creating full songs. Each song is going to be like a full masterpiece. Like I want to put all the oohs, the ahs, the singings, the vocals, the features. Like really take my time and marinate the chicken before I put it in the oven.
Exactly, I like that.
So
I like that.
Each song is going to be like a well-rounded piece. I want to have a little bit of everything and just really highlight the talents that I have.
Yeah, so you're not shortchanging in no snippets. It's just
no, 3 minutes on.
I like that. I like that. Now, what's your personal favorite from your first project?
Ooh, damn. It's only 4 songs considered.
That's all good.
Like when you got your own tape, I know how to be like, you got a new favorite every week. Exactly how you feeling, like that's gonna be your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, my favorite song is, of course, Pep Talk.
Okay.
Because of the bars, and I love performing it. That's the funnest song to perform.
Yeah.
That's the funnest song to perform. I wrote that pretty fast. My homie Boom Bap Zach. He's the one who produced it. He just shot me like an old ass file. He was like, "Here, bro, try this out, see if it works." And it was like
instantly.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Never been so hard. Like, okay. So that was my favorite. The most challenging song that was a sip. R&B songs are hard to make.
It's different.
It's different.
Shout out to Nate though on the video though, and then Savon the Don on the producing for that track too.
Shout out to Savon. I see you.
Okay. Nah, that's definitely. What do you feel like? I know you kind of went into it a little bit. What do you feel like will be like maybe 2 or 3 like big major differences between your first project and the new project, Phat Joe?
This is great questions. I like this. This is nice. The 3 major differences is definitely going to be like my flow. Okay. Just the delivery of the flow, me against the beat, voices, all that stuff, right? It's going to be much more melodic. There's going to be a lot more hooks. There's going to be a lot more things that'll entice the audience when they listen to it, and there's going to be a lot of versatility. These beats ain't. They're not gonna be twins, but they're gonna be sisters. They're gonna be relative to one another, but different in their own way. So, and it's gonna be longer, and it's gonna have features.
Okay,
and that's gonna be a nice tidbit with it as well too.
What would you say like thematically? Because I know you said Mad Black One was kind of like the mental side, the mental health side. Like what thematically is there like a kind of common theme throughout this one, or is it like individual? Each one has individual song.
Each one, I want to say, I'm going to make a very loose comparison to Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City. How it was like each song kind of like went through him, like going through his neighborhood, going to his homies, going to the party. Okay, we going to the backseat. You know what I'm saying? Like different things like that. So each song I feel like is going to have an intertwining story with the other, but it's just basically just identifying who I am, where I be at, who I be with, such and such and so forth.
No, that's dope.
Like an everyday track,
What do you feel like? Because I definitely, in listening to your music and seeing you post, and I feel like there's definitely a versatility with an artist, of yourself and of your skill set, and it's kind of nice seeing where you can do both, and you can, kind of combine different flows, and where do you feel like that came from? Like kind of like different things maybe in your life or different music that you've listened to, kind of growing up.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. God, that's a great question.
I get a Badu-ish vibe sometimes.
Badu-ish? Okay,
I
get a Badu straight to the artist shit. Artist
I get it, that's all. That's all.
Yes, definitely. I did a lot of like growing up. I did a lot of singing. I sang first. I did a lot of singing in the choirs, singing in school plays or whatever, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that. So R&B was like my first love, is my first love, always will be. So I love R&B, soul music, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, like you said, Common, Talib Kweli, you know what I'm saying?
Q-Tip,
Tribe Called Quest. I used to dig all that shit heavily. In high school, I would just like listen to it, walking to school every day, different types of things like that. I love Black Hippie. I love TVE. So you know what I'm saying. Shit, this is a good one. I feel like every artist that I listen to, I kind of like grab a little piece of something from them, you know. But I feel like that my flow and my versatility definitely came from like those origins and listening to like soul music and real hip hop from back in the day.
Oh
yeah,
right. I mean that's what me and Lee, you know, grew up on.
Right.
Me and Lee used to talk about it all the time. Where some of the first music that we, you know, had really ever got into the genre R&B.
Exactly.
You know, I mean,
R&B was not the same as what it used to be. So
no.
I mean, you can't even really talk about it as much now. But the Sir album is fire, though. But
See,
the Sir album
shout out to Sir.
the Sir album is playing.
We was just listening to that.
I was like,
I was listening to
the
that
Sir
yesterday.
album
Like,
crazy.
this is cool. That little Wayne feature, though.
Man, see,
That was hard.
yeah. Now the Sir album was good. Shout out to Sir TDE. Yeah, now that was.
So one thing I'm interested to see is like it being your second project. Like you were saying, one of the biggest differences is going to be your flow patterns and just how, you know, it's your second time now really being in the studio working on a project, how your flow developed and shit. Because it was dope on the first one, but as being in rapping for a long time, as you go, you get better. So I'm just interested to see how you develop and how it come through in the sound. So I'm excited for it.
Definitely.
Nah, definitely. I mean, free game, we gonna definitely be supporting you. I mean, you know, especially, you know, local artists, you know, but we can see you developing and, you know, seeing you grow, you know, and gradual.
Right.
And you working hard. I mean,
Thank you,
it definitely takes, you know, a lot of people don't see that. You know, it takes a lot to do a music video. It takes a lot behind the scenes in the studio, studio time, you know, for
I do not
projects.
sleep. I never sleep. I never sleep. But yeah, it's gonna be very different, especially like with beat selection alone and just how my flow is versus the beat. So I'm excited for what's to come. Y'all really gonna like it.
Nah, definitely. One last big question that we kind of wanted to ask you. What do you think about the local music scene in Sacramento?
And how do you fit into it?
How do you fit into it? Because I feel, and I think we both can agree on that.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
Because I think I can
it.
see your lane being your lane. I mean, you know, to a certain extent. There's, like how to Lee's point, there's not a lot of R&B right now. There's not a lot of mixtures in, you know, in between. You know, you're bringing back a vibe that, you know, has been eluding us recently.
Yes, that is true. Who versus the local hip hop? Yes, definitely. I feel like my lane is definitely being built and created as we speak. With, of course, myself and other artists. I'm starting to see slowly blossom, creating that lane for us as well. The local side music scene it's interesting. It's interesting. It's very to watch it grow from what it was to what it is now becoming is very empowering. It's very I'm impressed. I'm getting impressed with a lot of people who are coming out with great quality music. People are starting to come together, you know, build, bring more people together, bring more venues and shows together and things of that nature too. So it's cool.
Showcases,
it's cool. Yeah, I'm excited. There's always something going on, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's like R&B, soul, jazz scene, you know what I'm saying, to the rapping, hip hop vibes, to we even got like a little pop, little something.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever that is that's going on right there, I like that too. That's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. So we started blossom out here in Sacramento. I ain't even mad at it.
Nah, definitely. So tell the people what's the new album as well, the name of it again, and then the video premiere that you want.
Oh snap! Okay, so the Phat Joe, the Phat Tape coming November 2019. Phat Joe, your girl here, we finna drop an exclusive video announcement, freestyle. Remixing Fatty Girl by yourself, dropping that shit right now.
Yeah.
Free game.
Free game.
Yeah. Look. Allow me to introduce myself. They call me P-H-A-T. To the wide, they die for my fly. Don't beat the smart guy. I come apart tight, I break niggas up. Homie sending hard eyes, he don't give a fuck. If that's your brother, you can. He ain't gon' wanna pretend. He wanna spin all his ends and put me up in his bins. I cannot run on your friends, and I ain't telling my biz. I ain't playing to be staying, baby. I need them ends. Shit, what you think I'm fat for? P ain't chip for fun, man, my stack is fat, ho. And I ain't on no run, man, I'm chilling on the floor. Counting money, getting funny with these legal facts, bro. The fact that I got it, ain't no man finna stop it. I don't aim for the pockets, it is always an option. I don't wanna be popping. I was made like this, framed like this, all up in your way like this. You hate on this, you might as well mail an apology. Last thing, I need another broke hoe following. Don't go bothering knocking on my door and shit. You'll be Dora the Explorer, also broke man dick. That front game sick, you might as well try it for the team. I lie for the Steelers, is all a nigga need. And they funding all the beans, sound like something to do. Don't come for me if I ain't sent for you, shit.